What's going on, everybody? I'm back. I was out of town for a little bit. This is a funny shoot interview I found scrolling in my Facebook reels. It's Jimmy Wang Yang, and he's talking about Vince McMahon. How, for one, he forgot that he fired him, and two, like he inadvertently cock blocked him. Let me play the clip.
There's a story that Vince McMahon forgot he even fired you.
Yes, so that's what the impression I got when he rehired me, because this is the crazy story. I was just trying to get laid one night, and there was a pay-per-view close by, and this girl, I was trying to get tickets and do the whole thing. This is after I got fired. So, this chick was really hot. They're close by, get awesome tickets and everything. And when I showed up, me and Vince crossed paths, and he's like, "Jimmy, where the hell you been?" I was like, "You fired me?" He's like, "What? I did? What?" And then it got busy, and said, "Oh, I'm gonna come back and talk to you." And then the days going by, and then the crazy story is that pay per view was when Vince was versus God.
Oh, Backlash 2006.
There you go. And then Shawn Michaels was wrestling against the Spirit Squad.
You know that? Well, that's I think Vengeance 2006 when Triple H and DX returned. But if you know about Backlash, when it's Vince and Shane McMahon versus Shawn Michaels and God, which is just like a spotlight on the ground. That's Backlash 2006 when the Spirit Squad come out and get involved. They do beat up.
So that's the spot that they did with Shawn Michaels when the Spirit Squad came out there, lifted him up, went through the table. Shawn was like, "I'm not sure if I want to do that." And then they say, "Oh, well, let's do it for you to make him feel comfortable doing it." I'm sitting at catering, texting this hot chick. "Hey, yeah, I got tickets or whatever." And they come running to me, and I say, Jimmy, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm eating catering." They say, "Can we use you real quick?" I was like, "Sure." And I go to the ring, and Spirit Squad, Shawn Michaels there, Vince, and Michael P.S. Hayes. And they say, "Jimmy, you mind if we just throw you up and put you through this table?" And so I'm getting ready to I get in the ring, and then Michael Hayes tells Vince, "Hey, Vince, you think Jimmy should do it? He's not under contract." He's like, "Oh, he should be under contract. Let him do it." And they threw me up 20 feet in the air, went through the table. Shawn asked me how it felt. I said, it wasn't too bad. So, and then he did that spot, and then they went back to catering, lining things up for the night. And then they come to me again and say, "Hey, Jimmy, can you come to Columbus tomorrow for Raw?" In my mind, yes, I'll come to Raw. Yes, whatever. So that plans got changed, and I went to Raw, and I showed up, and they said, "Hey, you mind doing a match on Sunday Night Heat with Charlie Haas?" "Sure," and then we did the match, and had a really good match, in my opinion. And then after that, he's like, "Hey, you come to Cincinnati tomorrow? I want to get laid." Whatever. I was like, "Hey, you guys ruined it," but whatever. So I was like, that was my hometown for a long time. So I was like, "I'll come down." And when I walked in, they say, "Hey, come with me," and they offered me my job back. And then that night goes by, and then I get long-winded with this one, but
I keep going.
So the night goes by, and then I was like, "Man, I want to go thank Vince McMahon for hiring me again. This is my third run with the company. So I wasn't expecting getting hired back and all that stuff. But this guy's hired me 3 different times. So I'd knock on his door in his office and go in and say, "Hey, Jimmy, how the hell are you?" So I'd say, "Oh, I'm good. I just in Ring of Honor doing stuff. But I just want to say I appreciate you hiring me back." So, "Oh, I didn't even know you was fired." So, but anyways, the last time you was here as a Keo, you're this Korean dude with this Southern accent. I said, "I don't have a Southern accent. I don't think. I do say y'all and that. But I just really just speak English instead of Ultimo Dragon or Tajiri with broken English."
Yeah.
He said, "When you was a Keo, I didn't let you talk because you're this Korean dude with this Southern accent. So this time we're going to make a negative out of positive. I'm going to make you the Asian redneck." "That's funny." Whatever, I don't care. As long as the check clears every Monday, I'm good to do whatever you want.
Right.
And said, "Wang Yang, Jimmy Wang Yang, that rhymes. That's funny." I said, "Oh, yeah." "Cool, whatever you want, boss." He said, "Oh, cool. Get out of my office." So, see, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Out of my office. Yeah. That's amazing. So let's get to the real subject of this matter. Did you get laid? Did you get laid?
Eventually, I did.
Well, we all eventually do,
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, that was a good night. Just saying that whole doing everything that whole crazy weekend from the pay-per-view to Monday Night or the Sunday Night Heat with Charlie to the SmackDown and getting my job back. This beautiful blonde. Everything was a real good weekend for.
All right, I'm glad he finally got some from a beautiful blonde. Oh, that's funny. Like he's just sitting there trying to get some, and then like WWE's like, "Hey, come back, come work this day, come work that day." Oh man, that's a funny story. I thought it was funny. I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree, but Jimmy Wang Yang, I kind of thought it was a funny gimmick. It was never to be taken too seriously, and I don't know. Vince has like an obsession with like Southern hillbilly characters, and I don't know. Maybe it's from growing up because he grew up in the South. He didn't grow up in the North like people seem to think because he's like his dad was from New York, but he grew up in like the Carolinas. So I don't know. Maybe he just identifies more with rednecks and hillbillies. Let me know in the comments below. Did you guys like Jimmy Wang Yang? I thought he was funny. He was a entertaining entertaining wrestler, entertaining gimmick. It was different, and yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang, which in hindsight, that's not really a redneck name, Wang Yang. But yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was goofy. It was silly, but I enjoy it. I don't really go back. I have it on this monitor back here, but I really don't look back at this era for nostalgia purposes because I was in my mid 20s during those runs. And shout out to that interviewer, by the way, who like he knew like what pay-per-view he was referring to, like just right off the top of his head. Oh no, this was this one, or this was this one, 2006. Because like once they started going monthly pay-per-views in the 90s, they all kind of blur together to me, and I couldn't tell you which one was which and what month was what and whatever. It was a lot easier when we were kids and there was 4 pay-per-views a year. I don't know, maybe this interviewer was a kid when that was happening and that's why it's easier for him to remember off the top of his head. But even in high school, like when they started doing In Your Houses to compete with all the WCW monthly pay-per-views they had, I couldn't tell you which one, like what month Beware of Dog and what month Good Friends, Better Enemies aired. Like I couldn't tell you that off the top of my head. And those I was in high school for. So I was still a kid when those were a thing. But so shout out to that interviewer who knew those right off the top of his head. I definitely couldn't do that. Now, if you like mention like, you know, stuff from the early 90s, I totally could. Like definitely could from stuff when I was like 9, 10, 11 years old. But you shout out to him for knowing that. All right. Let me know again what you guys think. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.